Hello and welcome to the National Science Teachers Association Learning Center. Today we will be introducing the forums and user community where we have almost 200,000 science teaching professionals who are having active discussions, sharing resources, and best practices in science education. To enter forums and user community, just click on the tab and that will take you to the landing page. One of the first things you'll see when the landing page loads are users with similar interests. Now, you'll start to feel familiar with people. I see Fred there. We've had some great discussions. You'll also see your most recent posts right up there at the top. And if you're part of a university or district group, you may have a private forum, and that will be located right at the top. For everyone else, including people in district and private cohorts, you'll have access to the 13 public forums. We're going to just take a look at the next generation science standards, which are one of the public forums. And as you can imagine, with the new standards having come out in the last couple of years, we have lots of active discussions happening there. People are requesting resources, sharing resources, and having general conversations about how these new standards change the way that we teach in the classroom. Of course, that depends on which state you're in, but that is just for an example. An example for you guys, let's say you have a resource and you know you want to share it with this great community. For example, I have some rubrics, so I'm going to go to Evaluation and Assessment, and I'm going to click on New Topic. And I'll just speed through this as an example, but I have some rubrics that I developed with colleagues, and I'd like some feedback on them. So I'll just put that out there into the forum and user community. And just with a little note, we have been using these rubrics, but I'd really love some other eyes on them. I'd love some feedback, and feel free to use them. I know that I loaded them in my library, so I scrolled through my resources that I'd loaded, and I'm going to click on all 5 of those and upload those attachments. That worked really well because I had already searched for them. But if you know that you need to upload the file, you can do that right there through the upload button. And when I feel good about this post, I'll go ahead and post the new topic. And what will happen is when people respond, I'll get an email, as long as my email is the correct email in my profile page, and I'll be able to see who's responded. I can also log back into the Learning Center and take a look at my most recent post and see if I've gotten any responses. So I'll take you back to the Forums and User Community page. And you can see that this is an excellent resource, a very lively and active community. You can see just by where I click topics I'm following, but I also want to go back to that next generation science standards, for example, and show you people who come up in this community that you're like, hey, they are great. They're always sharing resources. And I want to use an example. We have Carolyn Moore. She's amazing. She's always sharing wonderful things. And I think I might follow her. I could click directly on her name, but I want to look at that thread again. So I'll click there. See, she started this great feed. She's posted some resources. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at her profile by clicking the hyperlink. And I can read a little bit about her. This is also a great place, again, to network with community members by updating your profile. And I'm just going to go ahead and follow Carolyn Moore because I know that she posts great things. I want to see what's next. And that is just an excellent way for me to stay connected, combat that isolation that sometimes teachers feel, and really get timely information from people who are working very hard to make sure that science teachers are supported. I thank you very much, and we hope that you use this resource, and please feel free to give us your feedback at the Learning Center.